Welcome to show number 9, Faith Works. I thought this would be a good time to look at what faith and the totus unus principle mean. As I mentioned before, totus unus is Latin, and whilst can be translated in several ways, it comes down to meaning all is one. It is this oneness, you might say, that I ask you to have faith in. Have faith in the fact that everything that was made, is made, and will be made will come from one primary source, which is imagination. Without imagination we have nothing, yet we have everything. What I mean by that is that all is already made. Everything on the planet already is. It already exists here and now. Nothing new is arriving. It is just human imagination that brings forth into solidified form that which we give birth to in our imagination. Let's also now look at faith in states and what this means. Faith in states differs, for example, for somebody saying, I have good faith that you will do as you say. This is very different from having faith from within a state that you have moved to. I suppose you could say that one is externalized faith and the other is an internal faith. Internal faith is very different, as you are not thinking about a state of faith, but rather from it. It is this thinking from the state that is the essence of what totus unus is all about. If you're thinking from a state, then you are that state. If you are that state, then your life and everything around you will be manifested from that state that you currently belong to. Change the state, change the manifestation. Let's now take a look at this in a practical world. Think of in your mind's eye a vertical scale from 1 to 10. Let's say that the totus unus level is at level 1 and the state realised is level 10. Most people would say that they would like to change some part of their life, and some of these people will try to make a change. The problem is that they enter on the vertical scale at about level 5. This is the level where most people enter, as to them this is the real world, the solid world they can see, touch, sense and falsely believe they can rely on. The thinking at level 5 goes something like, I want more money, what can I do? I will get a better job or start a business. They then enter the physical world where 95% of the population are, and then start doing all the same physical stuff that the 95% are doing in an attempt to get to this new state. So if you were this person doing this, you would be thinking of a desired state. You would be thinking of a state that you desire in the future. This reinforces that you do not have this state now. It all reinforces the current state that you are in. This is why the 95% never break out of the state they are in to then obtain the state they want. The sad thing is that some people can live in a single state the entire life. Maybe even know 1 or 2 people like this. So at this stage we can see that 95% enter in at this level 5. So who are the most successful people on the planet? Who are this magical 5% that we're repeatedly told about? They are simply those that enter at level 1. They are the people who have faith in things not yet seen. In Hebrews 11:1, this is very nicely stated as, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now note 2 important words in that line, substance and evidence. Even in this then we are given the importance of experiencing substance and evidence in the state we desire. Remember back to the previous show where I stressed the importance of stepping into your desired state, to give it all the tones of reality, to hear, see, touch, to make real to the senses? By entering on our scale of 1 to 10 at level 1, the totus unus level, you will simply breeze right past 5 and go straight to 10, 10 being the desired state attained. Faith then is having substance and evidence of the state you desire before you have it in actual solidified form. By entering at level 1 and changing the state you desire in imagination, then giving that imaginative substance and evidence so that you already exist in it, will mean you have the whole act of creation working for you. Things will swing your way. All the world's a stage will swing into action. The 95%, the other players on the stage, so to speak, will be swaying in the breeze, working towards fulfilling your created state. We're once again running out of time for this show, but before I finish up, I'd like to leave all the traders who are watching this with a thought to ponder on. What would happen if traders gave up on creating endless trading strategies and endless backtesting and instead applied the totus unus principle, entering at level 1 instead of level 5 where the 95% enter? Have a think about that one. There are only two things asked of you really. One is to have faith in the totus unus principle, and the second is to simply turn on this power in your life. Simply activate the process of moving to another state, a state you truly desire. Unlimited potential for growth is yours, and all for the want of asking in the correct manner. The totus unus principle is that way. Bring it into your life, not tomorrow or when you have time. Do it now. Live your desired state now, and all will come to pass into solidified reality, as surely as this show has indeed come to pass. Will there be a show number 10? There has to be, because I applied the totus unus principle to the totus unus message. What you're watching now and will be watching in the future is just what was first in my imagination. There in my imagination I gave it substance and evidence that existed. In reality then, all you are looking at now is a dream solidified. Catch up with you on show number 10 then, which is titled Essentials. Take care of you and yours, and remember to live and love a little of your dream every day.